We are here at the Harold Crum Field with our Lexington Minutemen versus the Belmont football team of 2018. That's looking like the Belmont, what are they, Pirates? Oh, the Belmont Marauders. I'm not sure what that is, but I went to Billerica High School, so that's my education.
What did he call them?
We are getting a dictionary, folks. We're going to look up the what a marauder is, and we'll get back to you. We got Trout Hampton, a junior from Belmont. He's a kicker and a wide receiver, lined up for the first kick of the day here, folks. And the kick is off. Caught by number 24, Jaden Dillon. Oh, I'm sorry, 21. Matt Passatore. Gets it to about the 20, what is that, the 30-yard line. Number 7 in the backfield, handed to Bianchi. Bianchi drops back, passes to Mason Hatfield. He's still going. He picks up about 20 yards on that play. That's a beautiful play by Hatfield. Bianchi in the backfield pitches to number 40, Joe Tibbles, and he's gone too. Tibbles! Tibbles with about 20, 25.
He ran for some yards.
We got a great start to this Minuteman offense. And I love that kid's name, Joe Tibbles. Pitch to number 15, Mason Hatfield, who gets tackled for about a loss of 1 in the backfield.
I believe those tackles are legal in the
Bianchi, another pitch to Mason Hatfield, who picks up about 1 yard. So it's going to be, what is that, that's probably about 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12. We don't have a scoreboard here, folks, so this is just going to be me. A lot of guessing today, but I think it's about 3rd and 12. It looks like, was there a penalty? It's going back, so it's going to be a 3rd and long here. It's going to be about a 3rd and 15. Or it's 2nd. Okay, so we get about a 2nd and 15. Sorry, folks. 2nd and 15. We had a flag. We got Bianchi and Mason Hatfield in the background. Bianchi with a pass over the middle to 11. Duncan Hewitt, who's still on his feet. Touchdown! Minuteman, Lexington! That is Duncan Hewitt, who caught a great pass over the middle from Anthony Bianchi, flawless, and he just hauled right into the end zone. And there he is, little Minuteman, clapping away. What's his name? Is there a name for the Minuteman, or he's just a little? All right. He's excited. Back to kick is number 11, Duncan Hewitt. Let's see if he can score all the points for the Lexington Minutemen today. So he's their receiver and a kicker. And it's good. That's the Lexington Minuteman 7 and the Belmont Marauders 0 with that first drive from the Lexington Minuteman today at the Crumb. What a great first drive. Quick drive from the Lexington Minutemen. Didn't take much. It was about 5 or 6 plays for them to get down to the end zone. So the offense looks good for the Lexington Minutemen. Here's the kickoff from Duncan Hewitt. Nice squib there with some bounces. Picked up by number 23, Clark Emanuel. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be Clark Emanuel or Emmanuel Clark, but he's a senior wide receiver from the Belmont Marauders. And that looks like his name is Emmanuel Clark. And he only gets to about the 10-yard line. That was a good 10, 12-yard line. That was a good kick by Duncan. Avery Arno in the backfield. Avery Arno with a handoff to number 2, Killian O'Donnell. And O'Donnell gets about 10 yards in the play. I'd say that's going to be a first down for the Belmont Marauders. That's a great carry by Killian O'Connell. He's the senior running back and Viviano with the throw to number 11, Mike Delhome. Incomplete pass there. That's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Belmont Marauders. See what they can do here on Lexington's, or on their 20-yard line. Arno in the backfield with a handoff to number 2, Killian O'Donnell, for a loss of about 5 yards on that. It was a handoff way deep in the backfield, and he was just assaulted by, I'm not really sure who. Who was that? Bachman. By Bachman. '65, Johnny Bachman, senior from Lexington. So that's going to bring up a third and about 15, 12 here. It's a big play for the Belmont Marauders to get some momentum going here. Let's see what they can do. Arno in the backfield again with O'Connell. Arno backs up, scrambles. Arno just throws it away, and it looks like the Belmont Marauders are going to have to punt here on a 4 and 12. Back to punt for Belmont is Hampton Trout. On a high snap. Back to Trout and a low kick. But not a bad kick to the 50-yard line. But the 55. That was ended up being a pretty decent kick from Hampton Trout there.
Yeah, I hate they're really close.
Bianchi hands off to, oh, that was a fake to Mason Hatfield, and Bianchi scrambles out. Pickup of about 17 yards. That's going to be 1st and 10. Lexington Minutemen, they love this offense. They love the option. They got a great runner in Bianchi, so look for that a lot today, the option, and then a lot of runs from Bianchi. He's a quick kid, and they love running.
8 minutes.
Got a little problem here with the clock. Nobody knows exactly what's going on. Well, regardless, we're going to have a 1st and 10. Lexington on the Belmont 40-yard line. Pitch to number 2, Jack Marson. Does a little spin move. He picks up about 6 yards in the play. Bianchi in the backfield with number 15 again, Mason Hatfield. Bianchi scrambles out, little stiff arm there, and he's still going. He'll pick up about 12 on that play. That's going to be another 1st and 10 for this Lexington offense, and they are cruising here today. Looks like we might have a flag down. That was on Lexington, and that's going back, folks. It's going to be a 2nd and 15 here.
Is it juice?
Bianchi hands it off to Mason Hatfield, and he'll pick up about 4 or 5 on the play. That's going to be 3rd and 5, or 3rd and 10. It's going to be about a 3rd and 5. Bianchi's still in the backfield. He's got number 3, Tristan Quandra, coming in. Let's see what Quandra can do here. Bianchi with a fake to Quandra. Looks to his right, takes a run to the left. And Bianchi's still going. And Bianchi all the way down to the red zone. That was about a 30-yard run for Bianchi, and they are that's going to be 1st and 10 in the Minuteman red zone. They got this hurry-up offense going. Bianchi and Tristan Quandra in the backfield. Fake to Quandra, and Bianchi is going to try and run it in, but he is stopped by a whole gang of marauders. They're at about the 3-yard line here, so let's see if they can punch one in. It's going to be second and goal. Quandra in the backfield for Bianchi, and Nick Orff runs a there's a 40. It's a handoff to Tibbles again, or pitch to Tibbles. He thought he was in for the touchdown, but no signal yet from the referees. We got 3rd and goal, but they are on about the 1-yard line here. Let's see what the Lexington Minutemen can do. Got a flag down. It looks like it's going to be a offsides here, or a false start from this Lexington offense. We get a penalty on the Lexington Minutemen. It's going to be about a 3rd and goal still, but they got about 6-8 yards to go here, so let's see if they can punch this one in. Bianchi's in the backfield with Tristan Quander, and they are in their no huddle offense, looking to the sideline to see what they're going to run. Bianchi with the pass throws it up. Well, it looks like a little bit of a pass interference, but his target was Gabe Van Eman there, and they couldn't get it. And the flag comes down. It was pass interference. The refs heard me. That's going to be holding on the defense. That'll probably bring up a 1st and goal here for these Lexington Minutemen. The Belmont parents not happy. Half the distance to the goal. That's going to be 1st and goal here for this Lexington offense. In the backfield, we got, who do we got? Bianchi and Quander again. And Bianchi's going to keep it, and he's going to run in the end zone for a touchdown. But we got another flag down, and that looks like it's going to be on Lexington. That is on Lexington. Looks like a holding call, a little tit for tat. These refs are making them pay for what they done to them. Hey, what's up, Jim? Nice coat. Jim Shaw's in the building. He's wearing a nice duck hunting coat. I like that, Jack.
Yeah, it is nice.
That's sick. That looks like.
Well, it is kind of fake.
So that's a penalty on the Lexington Minutemen. That's going to be 1st and goal, but they are back at about the 10-yard line. So tough go for them to try and get in the end zone here. That's Bianchi in the backfield with 15, Mason Hatfield again. Let's see what they can come up with. And again, watch for these options where they run and usually Bianchi ends up keeping it and heads into the end zone. Bianchi with a pass to number 40, Joe Tibbles, in the end zone for a touchdown. I think that's Tibbles' 2nd touchdown today, and he's looking great. Wide open was Joe Tibbles, right about the 5-yard line, and he got in pretty much untouched. Touchdown, Bianchi to Tibbles. That's going to be 14-0. Lexington Minutemen 13, rather, with the Belmont Marauders 0. Let's see if 11 Duncan Hewitt can get in for an extra point for that 14. Duncan Hewitt back to kick. And it's good. So that's Lexington Minutemen 14 and the Belmont Marauders 0. Lexington Minutemen with their latest kickoff here from Duncan Hewitt. Score is 14-0. The Lexington Minutemen leading. Hewitt kicks it to about the 10. It's picked up by 26. Joe LaFosse, and he's going. Picks up about 15 yards there. Nice carry by LaFosse. And these Belmont Marauders are going to start out about the 25-yard line. Arno with the hand, or Arno with the pitch to number 2, Killian O'Connell. He picks up about 2 on that play. Tackled by number 21, Matt Pusateri. Looks like an old guy from the 1920s watching a football game.
What year is it? Time traveler?
Arno in the backfield with Mitchell Pereira in for the first time. The fullback. That's a handoff to O'Connell. And he picks up about 8 on that. It's going to be about 3rd and 2 for these Belmont Marauders. Let's see what they can do here. Couldn't convert on their last 3rd down. So this is, oh, is that a first down? They get a first down on that?
So, yeah.
Oh, that was a first down. All right. That's a first down for the Belmont Marauders. All right, to 35.
They're on 35. You want to get to the end.
Hand off to O'Connor again, and he picks up about 1 yard. And it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I'll get creative, Terry. Don't you worry.
Arno with a handoff to O'Connell. He's tripped up for a gain of about 5, and that's going to be 4th and 5 for this Belmont Marauders. Let's see if they go for it here.
Sunshine out of nowhere. They have to iris. Close the iris.
And it looks like Belmont is going to leave their
Go a little bit lower.
their regular team on the field. We got Arno coming back out, and they're going to go for it on 4th and about 4 here. So let's see what they can do. 4th and 4 at their own 40-yard line. Arno with a pitch to O'Connell. He swings it out, and he's not going to get it. He's stopped by a whole gang of Lexington team, and it looks like maybe even a little bit of a fumble. That was a first down? Well, yikes. That was not a great spot from where I'm seeing up here, but that's a first down from the Belmont Marauders. We'll take a look at the replay, but I'm not sure. Can you challenge in high school football? I'd be upset if I was the head coaches here, but that's going to be a first down. The sun just came out, so maybe the sun's in the ref's eyes a little bit. They're used to a little dark. Now they can see. And didn't have a great call there. That's going to be a...
Yeah, that was not too
And that's the end of the first quarter with Lexington Minutemen 14 and the Belmont Marauders 0. But the Belmont Marauders will be have a first down on their 45 when we come up in the second quarter. And thank you to Terry Samaras, our director for the day. That's Terrysamaras. Thank you.
All across America, the NFL and United Way are inspiring kids to get healthy and more active. Join us. Find ways to help kids in your neighborhood at liveunited.org/healthykids.
1st and 10 for the for the Belmont Marauders. Arno with a handoff to number 23, it looks like, Emmanuel Clark. Was that 23 or was that 27? I can't tell.
Jack Francis on the carry for Belmont.
That was Jack Francis on the carry. Mitchell Pereira and Killian O'Connell in the backfield. Arno with a fake handoff. He rolls out to his right, and that's going to be a pass to number 4, Jared Edwards, and that's caught for Belmont Marauders first down. That was a great pass. About a gain of 15 on that play.
That's enough for a Belmont first down. Once again, we apologize for the delay in the technical end of things.
Arno with a pitch to O'Connor, and he's stopped in the backfield by number 50, A.J. Movasian, with a great tackle there. Movasian, that's a Armenian name, I think. Is it Greek or Armenian? I like that. Movasian, Armenian name. Great tackle either way. And that's going to be a 2nd and 11 for these Belmont Marauders. I think that's a loss of 1, and O'Connor having a tough time in this backfield. O'Connor comes out, and they got number 32, Cedric Toussaint. Handoff to Toussaint, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage there for a pickup of about 0. And that's going to be about 3rd and 11. Quick 2 stoppages for the Lexington defense, and they're looking pretty hot.
Tackled by Johnny Bachman.
Tackled by Johnny Bachman on the play.
3rd and 11.
Third and 11. Arno in the shotgun position. He rolls back. Looks, he's going to air it out. And it's incomplete. Mike Delhomme, the target there, but it's incomplete. So that's going to be about 4th and 11 on the Lexington 45-yard line. And it looks like here comes the Belmont's punting team. Back to punt for Belmont.
That's right. We won't be coming up anymore. Shorted out a while.
Watch out.
Mason Hatfield on the return for Lexington. First and 10 for the Minutemen.
First and 10 for the Minutemen. Bianchi in the backfield with Mason Hatfield.
Hatfield on the carry.
Hatfield's going to have the carry for a loss of about 1, and it's going to be 2nd and 11.
3-yard loss, 2nd down and 13.
Bianchi scrambles, and he's going to keep it. And he's stopped in the back
Bianchi on the carry, tackled
by O'Connell and Connor Shea. Nice team tackle there, and that's going to be 3rd and about 12 here for these Lexington Minutemen. They go with their hurry-up offense. Bianchi in the backfield with Mason Hatfield. Let's see what they can do. Third. Bianchi rolls back. He looks for Hatfield. That's going to be picked off. Interception by number 4, Jared Edwards.
Bianchi's pass is intercepted by Jared Edwards.
Jared Edwards with the pick, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Belmont on the 30-yard line. Let's see what they can get going here.
First and goal, first and 10, Belmont.
Arno keeps it, runs upfield for a gain of about 2 yards. Oh, just pull that shit off.
No, you think so?
Yeah, that's what mine was cracked. I just pulled it off. That's what it's for.
Yeah, true.
It's going to be about 2nd and 9 here for these Belmont Marauders. O'Connell in the backfield. Again with the fake handoff, and Arno's going to keep it for a gain of about 5 there. It's going to be about 3rd and 3.
Massachusetts on the tackle for Lexington. 3rd down, Belmont.
It's be about a 3rd and 5 here for these Belmont Marauders. Ooh, stuffed. Mainly by number 50, AJ Movasian, again on the tackle. He's having a big day. You're going to hear that name a lot today. And Movasian is pumped up.
Assisted by Johnny Wagner. 4th down, Belmont.
It's going to be 4th and about 8 here for these Belmont Marauders, and they are going for it. Arno in the backfield, and he's got Joseph Rocky in for the first time in the offense. And Avison just throws it away. I'm not really sure who his target was there. It could have been for Jared Edwards, but that's an incomplete. It's going to be 1st and 10 for these Lexington Minutemen. Belmont Marauders offense seems to be frustrated here, and I think that's the story of the day. These Lexington Minutemen defense are on fire. You got Movasian and Bianchi again in the back with Mason Hatfield. Motions is Joe Tibbetts. Ooh, and that's going to be an incomplete. Looking for Duncan Hewitt there. That could have been a lot worse. That could have been picked. 2nd and 10.
5 minutes left in the half. We have the concession stand, cheeseburgers. They have all sorts of.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Lexington Minutemen. We got 5 minutes left in the half. Lexington 14 and the Belmont Marauders 0. Tibbetts and Hewitt lined up to the right. Snap to Bianchi. Bianchi looks up, scrambles, and he's sacked in the backfield by a whole gang of Marauders, and that's going to be a loss of about 1. And that's going to be about a 3rd and 12 for these Lexington Minutemen. Again, Tibbles and Hewitt lined up out to the right. Bianchi back in the shotgun position with Meredith Hatfield to his right. Bianchi goes back. Throws to number 12, Gabe Van Eman. He picks up about 5, but that's not going to be enough. It's going to be about a 4th and 6 here for these Lexington Minutemen, and their punting team's going to come out on the field.
Ryan Santoro on the tackle. 4th down, Lexington. Boosters program. There's discounts at many of the Lexington merchants.
Anthony Bianchi back to punt. Looks like it could be a fake. Bianchi with a fair catch to number 26, Joe LaFosse.
At the 35-yard line.
These Belmont Marauders are going to start off on their 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
Once again, if you want to purchase one of the scorecards as well, I have some up here at the booth. They're $20. There's savings all throughout the Lexington merchants. You can also go to the press box and pick up the scorecard. They're selling the 50-50 raffles throughout the stands.
Let's see if this Belmont offense can get anything going here. Arnaud with a pass. He looks out. That's going to be a catch by number 83, Zach Hubbard. And that's a great catch. About 20-25 yards on that pickup there. And that's a great pass by Arnaud to Zachary Hubbard, who was wide open on the Lexington Minutemen 40-yard line. And that's 3:18 remaining in the first half. With the Belmont Marauders 0, Lexington 14. Arnaud with a handoff to O'Connell, and O'Connell's still on his feet, and he's going. And it's going to be a touchdown. Belmont Marauders. That's Killian O'Connell on the carry, and that kid is looking quick. Belmont offense finally being able to get something going. They've been handing off to O'Connell all night, and he's been getting stuffed by the Lexington defense, but he got a great run there from the Lexington 40. About a 45-yard run there for the touchdown. Beautiful. Back to kick the extra point is Hampton Trout. That's a flag down. It looks like it was a little bit of an offsides. Or offsides Belmont. They're going to have to re-kick the extra point. These extra points here in high school football are never a gimme. And now they're back to the 10-yard line, so this could pose a little bit of a problem for these Belmont Marauders who need every point they can get. Let's see if they can get this this extra point here with the extra 5-yard penalty. Hampton Trout back to kick the extra point. It's almost blocked, but that's going to be good. That would have been good for about another 25. So that's the Belmont Marauders 7, Lexington Minutemen 14, with the Marauders finally putting some points up on the board. Pusateri and Hatfield in the backfield here waiting for the kickoff from the Lexington Marauders, from the Belmont Marauders, rather. It's going to be Hampton Trout on the kick again. Belmont Marauders 7, Lexington Minutemen 14. There's probably about 2 minutes left in the half. I'm not sure we're going to have a scoreboard, but let's see what the Minutemen can do in inside of 2 minutes. That's going to be dropped by 21, Pusateri, and he's brought down at about the 8-yard line. And that's a tough go for the Lexington Minutemen.
Slipped up on the return. Lexington will take over. They'll have 1st and 10.
Lexington Minutemen are going to start 1st and 10 at about the 8-yard line here. And they don't have much time to work with, so it'll be interesting to see how they run this offense. Bianchi with the handoff to 15, Mason Hatfield, who picks up about 2 or 3. And it's going to be about 2nd and 7 here. Lexington again with that hurry-up offense. Hatfield in the backfield again with Bianchi. Snap to Bianchi, rolls out to his left. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, or a loss of about 1. And that's going to bring up about a 3rd and 9 here for these Lexington Minutemen, and that was a quick 2 plays. Still with that hurry-up offense. Derek Brown on the Marauders tackle here. Snap to Bianchi. Bianchi rolls out. Looks to his right. Little stiff arm. Little pass out to number 40. That's Tibbles. But that's not going to be enough. That's going to be about 4th and 1 maybe. I can't tell. They give him the first down? Okay, that's a first down. Tibbles on the first down. Bianchi kept his composure there. Looked like he was going to be tackled for a loss, but actually got a first down from Tibbles. Bianchi rolls out to his left, looks downfield. 12 calling for it for Gabe Van Eman, but he couldn't quite get there. A little overthrown. That's going to be about 2nd and 10 for these Lexington Minutemen. And we got a timeout on the field. Official timeout. It looks like maybe Van Eman's down. Hatfield in the backfield with Bianchi. Snap to Bianchi. He rolls out to his right, looking downfield. Pass and caught to number 40, Joe Tibbles again. Tibbles all over the field. That's going to be a Lexington first down.
First down for the Minutemen.
Bianchi rolls out to his right, looking downfield. Pass to number 11, Duncan Hewitt, for another Lexington first down, and they are just moving these chains down the field.
That's a good for another Lexington first down. Once again, you can buy your 50-50 raffle through the halftime. We're going to draw the winning at the half. Going to the stands is last call. If you're looking for 50-50, raise your hands. And then at the beginning of the half, you can buy them down at the gate.
Snap to Bianchi. Bianchi rolls out to his left, looks downfield. He sees number 40, Tibbles again! And it's interrupted by number 3, Joseph Rocky from the Belmont Marauders. And that was a great play by number 3, Rocky. And this kid Tibbles is electric. I love watching this kid out there. Timeout Belmont. 2nd and 10 for the Lexington Minutemen on their own 45-yard line. Got a nice little sock shot there. Not sure what those things are. Looks like some snake skin. Like gold dust. Bianchi in the backfield with Hewitt. Or Hatfield, I'm sorry. Snap to Bianchi. Bianchi rolls out, looks downfield. Scrambles. He runs. Flag down. He gains about 9 yards, but I'm not sure what that flag is. The ref. Oh, that's going to be holding defense. Let's see. They'll probably decline that. Was that offsides? Bianchi picked up about 9. It's going to be about 3rd and 1.
Penalties against Belmont. 5-yard penalty, offside, a repeat second down.
It was offsides. On Belmont.
Offsides on Belmont. They accept. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Snap to Bianchi. Bianchi rolls to his left. Looks downfield. He's got 12. It ain't even wide open. Oh, and it's picked by number 40, Ryan Santoro. Tough throw there. Looking for Van Eman downfield, but Santoro there to get it and jumps on the ground.
The official time is 53 seconds. Belmont takes over.
53 seconds left in the game. Be 1st and 10 for Belmont on their own 40-yard line. Let's see if they can get anything going. Arno, they hand off to O'Connell. He picks up about 3.
Dave Rose was the ball carrier for Belmont.
Wow. And that's going to be a 1st down. O'Connell on the carry.
Tackled by a host of the Minutemen. First and 10 Belmont. The ball is inside
1st and 10, and we're going to have a timeout, Belmont.
47-yard line. 31 seconds remaining.
31 seconds left in the first half. 37 seconds left in this first half. Let's see if these Belmont Marauders can get in the end zone before half and gain some of this momentum, try and tie the game up. Arno in the backfield scrambles, looks to his right, pass, and that's going to be incomplete. Looking for number 83, Zach Hubbard, but that was thrown out of bounds.
Okay, alright, it's definitely a battery issue.
That's going to bring up about 2nd and 10 here, 32 seconds left. Arno with Reiki in the backfield. Snap to Arno. Pass to 83. Zachary Hubbard, but that's going to be another incomplete pass. It's just going to bring up a 3rd and 10, or 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
Snap to Arno. Arno with another incomplete pass. This one for Jared Edwards this time. Flags down in the field. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike call against Lexington. Not sure what he did there. That's a 15-yard penalty. That's going to be an automatic 1st down for the Belmont Marauders. And they got 18 seconds left to go in this half.
Penalty is on Lexington. Illegal substitution, 5 yards.
It's going to be a 5-yard penalty on the Lexington Minutemen for illegal substitution. So Belmont is just moving down the field on penalties here, and they got 18 seconds left in this half to do something. Arno in the backfield with number 40, Ryan Santoro. Let's see what they can do. Snap to Arno. Arno looks out to his right. Pass caught by number 4, Jared Edwards for a first down. It's about a 12-yard catch there for Edwards. And finally, we got a. Oops, sorry, no flag in the play. That was TERRYSAMARAS with the false error. We'll have him come on and apologize himself. He says sorry. Okay, that'll be enough. And that's going to be a 1st and 10. 14 seconds left. 1st and 10 on the Lexington 20-yard line. And we got another timeout. Belmont here on the 20-yard line. 18 seconds to go in the half, or 13 seconds left to go in the half. Arno in the backfield with number 27, Mitchell Pereira. Snap to Arno. He rolls out to his right, looks to his right. Pass intended for number 4, Jared Edwards, but they couldn't connect. And that's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Marauders. 9 seconds left in the half.
2nd down. Seconds remaining in the first half.
Snap to Arno. Arno rolls out to his right again. And that's going to be caught by number 83, Zach Hubbard. Oh, is that incomplete? That's incomplete. Pass intended for Zach Hubbard. Going to be 3rd and 10. 6 seconds left to go. And let's see what they do here. Timeout Belmont. Back to kick is Hampton Trout. 4 seconds left. 3rd down. They're just going to go for a kick here. For a 25-yard field goal. And that's going to be no good. And that's the end of the first half, folks, with the score Lexington 14 and the Belmont Marauders 7. Stay tuned here at the Crumb for the Lexington Minutemen versus the Belmont Marauders.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all working with United Way for a million little reasons. The kids of our communities, to ensure their academic success all the way to graduation day. You see, it takes about 12 years to create a graduate, but it takes the same time to create a dropout. And the difference between a kid becoming one or the other could be a professional athlete, or it could be you. Studies showed the earlier we get to kids, the better their chances. So become a United Way volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor, and make a difference in the life of a child, for the life of that child. Give.
Advocate.
Volunteer. Live United. Join your favorite NFL players. Take the pledge. Go to unitedway.org.
And we're back, folks. 3rd quarter of the Lexington Minutemen versus the Belmont Marauders. Minutemen kicking off to the Marauders to start the half. It's going to be Duncan Hewitt kicking for Lexington. Lexington 14 and the Marauders 7. Interesting to see. The Marauders are the last to score in this half, so interesting to see how they do in the second half with the ball. Hewitt with a deep kick back into the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. Great kick by Hewitt. No, you can. Yeah, after you might just shut that though once you're done. Yeah, thanks. First and 10 for Belmont on their 20-yard line. Hand off to O'Connell, and he's tackled right on the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 1. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 or 11 here. Slow start to this Belmont Marauders offense. Tackled by number 50, Mavazian. Arno with the handoff, and it's the fumble. Fumble by number 27, Mitchell Pereira. And that's going to be a Lexington Minutemen first down on their own 15-yard line. Or 20-yard line. So Lexington first down on their own 20-yard line in this very beginning of the third half. Bianchi in the shotgun offense, the backfield with Hewitt, or Mason Hatfield, I'm sorry. And Bianchi's going to keep it, rolls out to his left, little stiff arm, and he's brought down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Lexington Minutemen. Looks like they replaced the quarterback with Hatfield. Little wild card offense here. Pass from Hatfield to Tibbles, and Tibbles gets the first down. And Tibbles! Not sure what happened to Bianchi, but it looks that he's out of the game right now. And number 15, Hatfield, Mason Hatfield, has taken over as quarterback, and he's still making some plays. So we got Hatfield and Tristan Quander in the backfield. Snap to Hatfield. Hatfield rolls out to his left, keeps the ball. He's going. Gain of about 3 yards. That's going to bring up a 2nd and about 7 or 8 here for these Lexington Minutemen.
Mike Delholm on the tackle for Belmont.
Snap to Hatfield. Hatfield with a pitch to Tibbles. Tibbles got room. Flag down. That's a touchdown. But it looks like it's going to be waved off. And that's going to be maybe a holding call on the Lexington Minutemen. Tibbles was in for the touchdown with a pitch from Hatfield. But that's going back. As we have Anthony Bianchi coming back out into the game. Not sure what that was about, but it looks like he's all right. That's going to be 2nd down. Snap to Bianchi. Bianchi rolls back with throws it right up to Hatfield, and Hatfield's in for the touchdown. Nice little lob up from Bianchi after coming off the sideline to Hatfield, and these two are just keeping this offense alive. Back to kick the extra point is Duncan Hewitt. Oop, botch snap. Hatfield takes it out, tries to save it, but he's taken down. So they're going to have a missed extra point there, and it's going to be 20-7, Lexington Minutemen. Hewitt kicks to about the 20, picked up by number 26, Joe LaFosse, and he's still on his feet up to about the 32-yard line. Got about 12 yards on that carry. It was a nice run by LaFosse. Arno in the backfield. Arno keeping the ball, runs up the field for a gain of about 4 yards. And that's going to be a tackle by Movazian again. That's going to bring up about a 2nd and 4 here for these Belmont Marauders. Snap to Arno. Arno back. Looks to his left. Pass intended for number 4, Jared Edwards, but that's going to be incomplete. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. Someone else just had a better catch this year. Who was that?
Yeah, it was against the Patriots.
Yeah.
Keely Cole.
Oh, that's right. Oh, fumble. Fumble by Arno. Intended to hand it off to number 3, Joseph Racky. Or Racky Joseph. And that's going to be picked up by the Lexington Minutemen at their own 35-yard line. So that's going to be a 1st down, 1st and 10 for Lexington on their own 35-yard line. 38. Bianchi back in the game. Mason Hatfield in the backfield with him. Bianchi backs up. Scrambles to his left. Runs. Keeps the ball. He's still on his feet. Cuts up the field. Still on his feet. Great block. Wow. And that's a touchdown, Tony Bianchi. And that was a great block by number 11, Duncan Hewitt, keeping the play alive. It looked like Bianchi was going to be tackled in the backfield, and he ended up cutting up into the middle of the field for the touchdown. And again, great block by number 11, Duncan Hewitt. And they're going to hope for this extra point here after they missed the last one. So right now it's going to be 26-7. They're going to hope they can get this extra point for it to be 27-7. Or they're going to go for 2 here, make up for that extra point. Bianchi and Hatfield in the backfield. Snap to Bianchi. Bianchi rolls out to his right. He's got Hatfield. And that's going to be caught by Tibbles. 2-point conversion from Bianchi to Tibbles all day. And that's going to be 28-7. Yo, Lexington Minuteman 28. Belmont Marauders 7. Duncan Hewitt on the kickoff for the Lexington Minutemen. That's going to be a little squib kick up to about the 25. Scooped up by number 23, Emmanuel Clark, and he's brought down.
Emmanuel Clark on the carry. Brought down by Ethan, Exide, and Matt Fuccieri.
Arno with a pitch. That was a pitch to number 3, Rocky Joseph, for a first down. So nice pitch to Rocky there for the first down. Belmont offense showing some signs of life. That's going to be a 1st and 10 on the Belmont 30-yard line. Snap to Arno. Arno back. Arno looks downfield. Scrambles. Blocked by number 6. Great play by Duncan Hewitt to break up the backfield there. Kids all over the field.
Pass was incomplete. Duncan Hewitt putting pressure on the quarterback on the defensive side. 2nd down and 10.
That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 here for these Belmont Marauders. Snap to Arno. Arno to O'Connell. O'Connell up the field. He only gains about 1 yard.
Rocky Joseph, Killian O'Connell on the carry. A.J. Mosession on the tackle for Lexington.
And that's Movazian again on the tackle.
3rd down and 1.
Arno in the shotgun. Snap to Arno. Pass downfield. Incomplete. Pass intended for number 11, Mike Delhomme. And that's broken up by the Lexington defense.
Arno's pass incomplete. Delhomme, the intended receiver. Backfield in on the coverage for Lexington. That'll bring up 4th down, Belmont.
That's going to be about a 4th and 10 for Belmont. And it looks like they're going for it. Up. Up, the punter's on the field. Hampton Trout in the back for the punt. High snap, and it's dropped by Trout. He's fishing around. Oh, he's still going. And that's a tackle by number 2, Jack Martian. And we'll see if that was short for the first down. They're going to give him the first down. And that's the first down. by Hampton Trout on a botched snap for the punt, and he ran it and ended up getting a first down. Interesting call. Looked a little short up here in the booth, but who are we to say? So that's going to be a 1st and 10 on Belmont's 40-yard line.
1st and 10, Belmont to get the ball at their 40. 4:35 remaining in the third quarter.
4:35 remaining in the third quarter. Arno in the back. Shotgun offense. Snap, handoff to O'Connell. And O'Connell's almost wrapped up in the backfield, and he is at the line of scrimmage by, again, number 50, A.J. Movsession. I've been saying his name wrong the entire game. Sorry about that, A.J. You've been having a great game, and I've botched your name the whole game. It's A.J. Movsession, or Movsession. Great tackle by number 50 there. Promising young linebacker. Arno with a pass to number 4, Jared Edwards, and he is wrapped up at his own line of scrimmage by number 28, Luke Butler, with a great tackle there. Great read by Butler. Came all the way across the field and grabbed them at the line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up about a 3rd and 10, 3rd and 7. And again, a quick 2 plays and shut down by this formidable Lexington defense. Snap to Arno. Arno backs up, looks down the field, pass to number 83, and that's incomplete. Pass intended for Zach Hubbard, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 7. They bring their punting team on, but we all know how the last punt went, so let's see what happens here.
No way. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Like, who's that? This guy, I don't know. Number 9? 29?
Number 29 with an injury. Looks like his thumb was bent all the way back for Lexington. That's 29. Oh, there is no 29. Let's see. What would be 39.
59.
That's 59. Beau Vernet, or Beau Vernet. Hatfield on the return. We get a timeout, Belmont. So we're back in the third quarter. Lexington offense. Bianchi in the backfield. Looking for the offsides there. They do a hard count. Snap to Bianchi. Bianchi with a handoff to Tibbles. Tibbles off to his right. And he's brought down for a loss of about 1. Tackle made by number 20, Ruka Justin. or Justin Roca. Snap to Bianchi. Bianchi rolls out to his left, looks downfield. He's got 12, Gabe Van Emmen, and he's brought down for a first down. It's about a 15-yard catch for Van Emmen. Great throw by Bianchi. And this Lexington offense is just marching down the field. Snap to Bianchi. Bianchi rolls out to his left. Bombs it down to number 81, Keegan Tarani. And that's going to bring up about a 2nd and 8. So, I mean, a second and 2. There's about 8 yards in the gain from number 81, Tarani, caught down the field. Pass by Bianchi. Snap to Bianchi. Bianchi pitches out to Hatfield. And Hatfield almost there for the first down. These refs might give it to him. And that's going to be a 3rd and 1 for this Lexington offense. Again, all day with this hurry-up offense. No huddle. Bianchi in the backfield. Hatfield in motion. Bianchi keeps it with a pitch to Tibbles. And Tibbles is brought down. It doesn't appear to be a first down, but these refs have been pretty forgiving with their spots, so let's see. Lexington coach is calling for the first down, but it looks like it's going to be a 4th and 2. They lost yards on that. Not sure how. But the Lexington Minutemen are going to go for it. Bianchi in the backfield with Hatfield. Snap to Bianchi. Bianchi runs it up the middle. Cuts to his left. And he's going to get the first down and more. Brought down at about the 35. Brought down at about the 20-yard line, excuse me. For Lexington Minutemen, first down and much more. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter, folks, with the Lexington Minutemen 28 and the Belmont Marauders 7.
ALS doesn't just kill you, it shuts you down, little by little, bit by bit.
It starts small. Maybe it's holding a pencil that gets difficult.
Or getting up from your chair.
Then you find it hard to turn the pages of your book.
Because you can't move your fingers. Your mind keeps working, but your body doesn't respond.
You won't see it coming because no one knows where it comes from.
Soon you can't hug your mother or pick up your child.
You won't be able to tie your shoes.
You don't need to tie your shoes because now you can't walk.
You can't eat or shave.
Or laugh or sing.
First you can't catch your ball, then you can't catch your breath.
ALS doesn't just kill you.
It steals your life, a little bit at a time.
And it doesn't stop until there's nothing left.
Unless we stop it first. Unless we stop it now.
I'm Dave Gleason. Let's put our heads together and find a cure for ALS.
Okay, we're back, and we're going to start this 4th quarter with the Lexington first down at the Belmont 21-yard line. Bianchi, snap to Bianchi. Bianchi rolls out to his left, looks downfield. Bianchi throws it. Oh! And it's intended for number 2, Jack Martian, but it's broken up by the Belmont defense. Or Jack Marson. Not to be confused with Jack Martian, the alien. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for Lexington. Handoff to Hatfield. Hatfield cuts up the field. Ooh, and he's brought down with a hard tackle by number 2, Killian O'Connell. But still, nice run from Hatfield. He picks up about 4 yards. It's going to be about 3 and it's going to be about 3rd and 6. Hatfield in the backfield still with Bianchi. Shotgun offense. Snap to Bianchi. Bianchi rolls out to his right. Looks downfield. Little pass to Hatfield. Hatfield cuts it up. Still got a little room. And I can't tell. That's just a little less than the first down. Maybe let's see what the spot is. That's going to be a 4th and 1 maybe. And let's see what the Lexington Minutemen do here. They're going to bring the chains out for a spot maybe. Fourth down and be 4th and 1. Minutemen keep their offense on the field. No signs of a punter. Bianchi and Hatfield still there. I mean, field goal guy. Kicker. Snap to Bianchi. Bianchi keeps it. Runs up the middle. Jumps over someone. And he's into the end zone for another touchdown by Anthony Bianchi. And that's going to be a touchdown on 4th and 1 from Bianchi. Snap and cut up the middle. Keeping the ball. I love this kid. That's going to be Lexington 35 to Belmont 7. And let's see if they can get the extra point here for 36. Oh, for 30. Let's see if they can get 35. Duncan Hewitt back to kick. 34-7. He's going to kick it. Oh, little flub there. And it's good by Duncan Hewitt with the Lexington Minutemen 35, count them, 35 to the Belmont Marauders 7. Lexington Minutemen with the kickoff by Duncan Hewitt to these absolutely struggling Belmont Marauders. Let's see if they can get something going here on offense. Kick to the 10-yard line. Picked up by 23, Emmanuel Clark for a pretty decent run. First and 10 for the Belmont Marauders. They're at about their own 37-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here on offense. Been having a tough time today. Have 1 touchdown on the board. Arno with a pass. Pass to Jared Edwards for a gain of about 3. Not a bad play there. Short little screen pass. Okay, it looks like it was, yeah, about 2nd and 6 here. This offense, though, needs to light a fire under it a little bit. They're going with these long huddles, allowing the defense a little more time. They really got to get something going here if they want to come back and be in this game at all. It's 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and they're down by it's a 3-score game. Arno up the middle for just about a first down. He's going to be about 2 yards short, and that's going to be a 3rd and 2 for these Belmont Marauders. 8:19, 8:18 in the fourth quarter to go. Belmont Marauders 7, Lexington Minutemen 35. Yeah, see, I don't know if I'd be going with these slow offenses. I'd be doing practice you hurry up here, try and get some calls from the coaches from the sideline, and see if you can get a couple quick touchdowns because they don't have much time, these Belmont Marauders. Arno sets up, hands off to number 2. That's Killian O'Connell. And it looks like he's got the first down. That's going to be a 1st and 10 at the Belmont 45. And the clock is running time here, folks. Down to 7:30. Yeah. Arno sets up. Snap. Arno drops back, rolls out to his left. He's looking downfield. Pass to number 4, Jared Edwards, and they're going to get a pass interference call on that. I'm not sure who that's going to be on, but it looks like it's on Lexington, and that's going to be a first down at Lexington's 25-yard line. So Jared Edwards went up for it. Didn't really look like a catchable ball, but he's going to get a pass interference call, and it's going to be first. Yeah, it was pass interference. That's going to be first down at the Lexington 25 for this Belmont Marauders. 41. Oh, 15. Oh, okay. 15-yard penalty. Excuse me, folks. It's going to be a first down at the Lexington 40-yard line.
Penalty is against Lexington.
I'm not sure about that call there. We'll have to look at the instant replay, but Terry and myself don't really like it. Terry hated it. His words, not mine. Arno set up in the shotgun position. The Iris a little open there. Sorry, folks, we're going to try and shut it. Arno backs up, looks downfield, pass to number... Oh, and it's picked off by number 13, Ben Burnham. Pass intended for number 11, Mike Delhomme, but it's picked off by Burnham. What a great play by the Lexington Minutemen. And they're going to have a first down at about the Belmont 20-yard line. That was a really nice pick. He went up over the head, and a pick again by senior Ben Burnham, 5'10", 165 pounds. And now the clock is really going to get rolling here, folks. We're at about 6 minutes and 54 seconds. And I am losing it. That looks like a direct snap to Tristan Quander, and he's brought down in the backfield for a loss of about 2 yards. And this clock is just rolling. And it is cold out. Quander and Hatfield in the backfield. Looks like Bianchi's out for the game. They probably want to protect their quarterback. Quander in motion. Snap to Hatfield. Hatfield rolls out to his left. Cuts up the field. Keeps the ball. He cuts up the field and he's still going. Hatfield. Hatfield to the 30, to Belmont's 30-yard line. What a carry. And Hatfield just came in for Bianchi, and he's got to be happy with himself right there. Nice practice for Hatfield, who's a sophomore and might want to think about taking over as quarterback someday. So this is great practice for him, and he's doing all right. Pitch to Quander. Quander out to his right, cuts up the middle of the field, and he's brought down for a gain of about 2. That's going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Lexington Minutemen. Oh, and that's a fumble. And that's going to be recovered by Belmont at their own 30-yard line. Looked like he fell on it, but Belmont got it. You can see how that happened. It's going to be a 1st and 10 at the Belmont 40-yard line here. We got 5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Lexington Minutemen 35, Belmont Marauders 7. Arno in the shotgun offense. Snap to Arno. Arno passes. Caught up the field was number 20, Justin Rocha, for a gain of about 5 or 6. And it's going to be 2nd and 5 here for the Belmont Marauders. And the Marauders have to hurry up here if they want to get any points on the board and stop this clock from running. 4 minutes and 13 seconds, and the clock is just going down. Arno in the shotgun position. Snap to Arno. Arno backs up, looks down the field, decides to keep it. Cuts up. He's got a gain of about 9 there. 7 or 8. It's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for the Belmont Marauders.
Arno kept the ball for Belmont. Pushed out of bounds by number 31.
Oh, that was the first down. Okay. First down, Belmont Marauders at the Lexington 46-yard line. Snap to Arno. Arno pitches it out to O'Connell. O'Connell to the left. Cuts it up. Still on his feet for a gain of about 7 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd and 3 for the Belmont Marauders.
Tony O'Connell was the ball carrier on that play. Tackled by Kevin Young and Charles Marbury. Charles Mabadi also went on that play.
Arno keeps it. Scrambles to his right. Decides to hang on to it. Cuts up the field. And he's got a gain of about 10 yards. That's going to be a Belmont first down. Great run and keep there by Avery Arno.
Steps out of bounds, picks up the first down for Belmont. It'll be 1st and 10 Belmont.
1st and 10 Belmont.
The ball is at the Lexington 35-yard line. 1:48 remaining in the 4th quarter.
1:48 remaining in the 4th quarter. I see. Oh, okay. Arno set up in the shotgun position. Snap to Arno. Arno backs up, looks down. Arno airs it out. Pass intended for number 11, Mike Delhomme. That looks like a little bit of pass interference there, but they didn't call it. Oh, they did. They did call it. Wow. I should be a ref.
Mike Delhomme, the intended receiver.
And that's going to stop the clock.
Pass interference against Lexington. First down, Belmont. One quick announcement, don't forget we're back home here Friday night. The Minutemen will be back here Friday evening.
It's my birthday.
Arno airs it out to, that's a touchdown. Pass caught by number 15, DeJuan Moore. Great catch from DeJuan Moore. Great throw by Avery Arno. Touchdown, Belmont Marauders with 1:39 left in the game. Back to kick with the extra point, Hampton Trout. Oh, we got a flag on the play. Extra point is good, but let's see what the penalty is.
The kick is good, however, we have multiple flags.
Looks like it's going to be an offsides and a holding penalty. So it's going to be Belmont 14 and Lexington Minutemen 35. Minute 39 left to go in the game. Expect an onside kick here from the Belmont Marauders. Hampton Trout. Kick off by number 14, Hampton Trout. Expect to see an onside kick here as they're going to want to get the ball back with only 45 seconds left in this game. See if they can make something happen. Nope, just a regular kick. And that's going to be a touchback. Great kick by number 14, Hampton Trout.
Do you have the Twitter thing on here? I was going to send the picture of Julie and be like,
have her do it real quick.
Kevin Young on the carry. Five-yard gain, second down and 5. 22 seconds. And that is the game. With the score, Lexington 35, Belmont 14, on care for the Minutemen.
And that's the end of the game, folks. Final score, Lexington Minutemen 35 and the Belmont Marauders 14. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you to Terry Samaras, Terry Samaras, for directing this game. Thanks, Terry.